The one thing that I know about growing pains in my life, in retrospect, is that almost always it ends up in a miracle of some sort, some type of enlightenment. Um, I don't always agree that growing up has to be painful because you think about a kid and how they're excited and run around and they're thirsty to learn, and it's just growing. And as life gets more and more challenging and we become more and more, and if I could just say became more and more uncomfortable in my skin, I learned to conform without anyone really telling me to. Growing pains, and I have a hard head. If you are the type of person who hears a suggestion, like a lot of times we will, and take that suggestion, or someone that hears constructive criticism and says, really, really, and lean into it, or watching my behavior, would I have listened to someone giving me a suggestion? That's not me. I learn, it seems, at 60 years old, that I learn from pain. It's the struggle to find out something by myself that caused the uncomfortableness. I've always had a hard head. Somewhere along the line, I learned that there's shame involved in asking for help. There is a demeaning quality. And I just always believed I didn't need anyone. And that's the way I lived the majority of my life until what I refer to as the boo boo hitting the fan. It's trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma. And without being specific, because I thought to myself, how bare, how vulnerable, how authentic do I want to be tonight? But I'm connecting with the emotional implications of just about every situation that causes us pain, which always ends up in growth. And in my life, looking back, has always ended up in a miracle. So I'm at a time in my life where I am suicidal. I'm so depressed, I can't breathe. I literally could not breathe. I couldn't function, and my life seemed to be just swirling around. Driving for success, the drive for success has always been very important to me because of that attitude of I don't need anyone. Money was a source of, as it was an insulation, was a barrier that I don't have to depend on you. I don't need you, and I can be happy. But we are social animals and we do need each other. And I know I need you. So I'm fast forwarding and therapy, 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 therapy. I love therapy. I had a situation where I was speaking and I do smile a lot. It's just part of my nature because I'm happy inside and I feel very grateful about life. But this gentleman said to me, and I never thought I'd tell anyone this, but you smile too much. It was a very public forum. And I thought, well, how can you really smile too much? In my mind, I'm thinking, give me more specific. Did I smile when I talked about, you know, hitting someone over the head or someone dying or just at an inappropriate time? Therapy, 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 therapy. And I could hear her saying, it wasn't about you. When someone hurts, they've been hurt. And that's the way they treat everyone. I didn't go to what I would have gone to in the past. I am going to slash your tires. Uncomfortable confrontations. I didn't want you to know that you hurt me, but you hurt me. And my therapist asked me in one of the most dark, 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 dark times of my life, and what's so bad about your life that you have to escape all the time? And I didn't know. What's so bad about my life? Material things are satisfied. And I remember her giving me a quote to read that you can never fully love unless you're willing to risk hurt. And I wanted to know why I had these thoughts, this whisper in my head all the time that I thought it was only me. Sort of like when I thought it was like the PP dream. You think you're on the toilet, and I thought I was the only person who had that dream. I came to realize everybody has that dream. So it means get up and go to the bathroom. I'm just like everyone else, but unique in the same moment, in the same breath. What's so bad about your life that you have to escape all the time? Growth is painful when you don't lean into it, don't embrace it. But growth means I'm learning, and that learning is a decision. I made a decision to find out. I don't know where my dad doesn't talk to me. I don't know why, if I do call him, we talk 2 hours, but him reaching out to me seems to be more challenging. And my therapist said, that's not about you. And that's not about you. Growing and learning and making a decision to improve the quality of my life, especially at 60, it's kind of an easy thing for me now. I seek help. I don't know everything, but you do, or someone around you does. And I know that when I learn, it improves the quality of my life. It's not just living, but the quality of my life. In homage to a friend of mine from Atlanta who always has this quote, and I don't know if it's original or not. It sounds like it's something from maybe a Cheech and Chong movie, but he always would say, "Pop, pop," and that's the sound of your butt, your head coming out of your butt, and that's a miracle. That's an enlightenment. That is a, ooh, wait a minute now, something's happening, and I need to wait and listen and pause and just be quiet. Growing pains, yeah, but that's how we learn and grow and pop